Good morning. I'm awake and we're gonna start soon. So I hope everyone's doing really well, and if you're in Europe, I hope you're waking up from a restful sleep. That the full moon's pretty strong since it came out yesterday, and yeah, I didn't have the best sleep, but that's okay. So we're gonna just get together today and do a little bit of a routine to help our gut, our liver, and our lungs. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit because I feel like some people are gonna join. So just to give you a little bit of background about myself, I was trained as an acupuncturist in California and specialized in facial rejuvenation while I was living in San Diego, and I moved to France. So a lot of this face yoga and the things that I've picked up over the past year are to help you look and feel your best. Hey Sabrina, good morning. You joined. You're an early riser. So hello darling. And yeah, so a lot of the things that I've picked up over the past year are really just to enhance your well-being and how you look as well. Well-being is first on my list of everything, because acupuncture is all about rebalancing the body, especially if you have any symptoms that need to be rebalanced, such as your digestive system or respiratory system. Like say you're prone to a lot of respiratory issues, every single season of like seasonal change of the year, like that could be an imbalance in your body that Chinese medicine can definitely help you rebalance. Because I know for sure I always had issues with hay fever, asthma, and Chinese medicine was one of those things that helped me out in rebalancing my body as well as my digestive system. So some of the things that I'm talking about today are just in relation to Chinese medicine, and one of our viewers asked me to do a little video routine that you can do at home to help support your gut, liver, and your lungs, because all of those play such a major function in your overall health and how you build resilience in a time like this, where there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of worry, there's a lot of emotions going on, and all three of those organs, including the other organs in the body, all have emotional functions. So we can talk a little bit more about that, just in terms of, okay, the lungs. The main emotion of the lungs is grief, sadness. And for the liver, it's anger. So it could result in shouting or irritability. The digestive system, spleen, stomach. When I talk about the digestive system, I'm talking more about the spleen, stomach, the earth element. That has a lot to do with worry, pensiveness. Like, are you thinking about things over and over again? So those are some of the emotions that are associated with those organs. And today we're just gonna start off with some clean hands and a clean face. So if you haven't washed your face or washed your hands, then go ahead and do so. I'm gonna show you the maps that I'm gonna use today. That way you have a reference point to look at. And this is going to be really simple. This is something that I learned over the past couple months, and I was so interested in this ever since I was like 18, but I kind of blew it off because my parents introduced it to me. And like all teenagers, maybe not all teenagers, but I myself, I kind of was really intrigued by it, but I didn't want to do it just because my parents showed it to me. And it's Vietnamese facial reflexology, which is called Dien zone. And hey Pam, hey Allison, welcome. So we're just talking a little bit about the organs that we're covering today: the gut system, stomach, spleen, the liver, and the lungs, and their emotional associations are for the lungs, grief, sadness. Liver is anger, irritability, maybe you're shouting, and the spleen, stomach is worry, pensiveness. Maybe you're just ruminating over things all the time. So, hey Jay. So yeah, I'm going to present to you a little routine today based on these facial reflexology maps, and I've made some colorings because I thought it'd be nice to just show you what this looks like. Okay, so this is the lungs. We're going to start here in the middle of the face, and then we're going to work out here, and then this is for the liver, spleen, and stomach. So we're going to start here around the mouth and work around the under part of the cheeks and right on the tip of the chin. And this is a perfect routine for right now because it can build your resilience to your environment, also help you stay really nice and calm because there's so many nerve endings on your face, and just by touch, using either a tool, like professionally I use tools, but at home you can just use your fingers, your hands to do this as a self-massage, and it's really nice. And if you're just waking up, I know some of you are in Europe right now, so you're just waking up. Some of you are getting ready for bed, so it could be a really nice time to grab a hot tea or hot water just to help you flush everything out, because the way that I look at the body, it's kind of like a filter. If you're holding on to too much stuff in your body, it shows up on your face. So you might see some water retention, you might see some acne. Like I have some acne right now because apparently like my digestive system isn't working very well. And yeah, so let's get to it. So hey Michelle, so clean hands, clean face. I hope you guys got those, and we're just gonna begin with warming our hands. And you can keep your eyes closed as you're doing this because that just takes you into an alpha state, which really helps to tell your brain to be quiet, to shut up. And it's a resting state for your brain, so you're not thinking so much. Hi, Michelle. I love your comment. Okay, so we're gonna warm up our hands. There's so many different ways to warm up your hands. You can do like a little chi ball, if you guys know about that. But we're just gonna warm up our hands like this right now. Actually, I think we're gonna do like a little chi ball because I think it would be really fun for you, just to feel the energy between your hands. So warm up your hands like this first, and then start to separate them. Once you start to feel the heat in between your hands, just like separate, and then back. You might feel something in between your hands. So it begins as a little, like, to me it feels soft and furry, okay? As weird as that might sound. So this is the energy that resides within yourself, okay? So as we do this little routine, a lot of the energy is intention-based. So as we go over the sections of our face, so you can start pulling it farther and farther and see how far you can go without losing contact of that whatever sensation you're feeling in between your hands. So that's your qi energy. And in Chinese medicine, this is what keeps things moving. This is the yang energy in your body. And then the yin energy is the blood that flows through you. So I think both of us are women on here right now. So blood is actually what women survive on, because we're always losing it all the time with our monthly cycles. But yeah, so you're feeling that. We're gonna close our eyes. Start with closing your eyes. Breathe in and breathe out. And then place your index finger along the outside of your ear. So if you need to open your eyes, go ahead. I'm showing you right now. So see where my face connects to my ear? That's where you want to put your index finger. So you're going to start rubbing. And you want to be gentle about this. You don't need to rub really hard. Just rub gently up and down. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. You can close your eyes as you're listening to me. Excuse me. Breathe in and breathe out. And do you feel the warmth in your skin now after you've done this up and down motion? So you're activating kidney energy right now. Your ears are associated with your kidneys. So we're activating that because that will help you also filter all the toxins from your body. All right, and then go ahead and rub the back of your ear as well. So where it attaches to your head, you want to rub that until it starts to get warm. Breathe in and out for 5 rounds of breath on your own, and you can keep your eyes closed as you're doing this. All right, so once you've reached 5, we're going to start working on our nose. And you can use your knuckles or you can use your fingers here with the tips of your index fingers and your middle finger. You can do it like this, or you can use your knuckles to work out your nose a little bit. And again, as you're doing this, you're just going to breathe in and out for 5 rounds of breath and just glide your fingers. So we're going to start in between our eyebrows. We're going to make a little circle. Okay, so once you see that, you can close your eyes. And this is an area that really activates calmness in your body. and is the beginning point of the map for the lungs. So you can start gliding your fingers down the bridge of your nose, down the slope of your nose, along the sides of your nose, or the wings of your nose. Just glide your fingers up and down. Okay, you might feel a nice warmth. Oh, it doesn't matter which direction for the circle, Jay. Just pick one direction. And then, yeah, for the up and down motion with the fingers on the nose, you can just rub up and down. Keep breathing for another round of breath. And move on to the tip of your nose. So you're getting your entire nose. So this is your sense organ for the lungs. So each time we're actually starting out with the sense organ. How's that feel for everyone? All right. So as you guys put in your responses, we can move on to the other part of the face. So the other part of the lung system is, oh, great, Jay. Feels so amazing. Yes, it does. It feels fantastic. And basically the lungs cover the entire forehead, the temples, around the eyes, underneath the eyebrows, around the nose, and they touch the whole cheekbone here, okay? So the space between my eyebrows has felt a lot of pressure and tension, so I love that circular massage. Yeah, that's where a lot of, I would say that's, to describe it to you, this whole area, some people call it the third eye, some people call it the yin tong in Chinese medicine, and in facial reflexology, it actually has associations with the mouth, with the shoulders and the neck here. And if you're placing your intention just on the lungs right now, which is what I'm asking you to do, just placing your intention on the lungs, then you're going to receive the most benefit for your respiratory system. Okay, so we're going to use our fingers here, or you can use all of your fingers, and you're going to do sweeping motions with your fingers, with 2 fingers or 4 fingers, however you like to do it. And we're going to start with the cheeks, just on top of the cheekbones, because under the cheekbones, that area belongs to the digestive system. And we'll move on to that area after we're done with this. So this has several benefits as you're doing this. You're giving yourself a little bit of an under eye massage, which can help clear out any puffiness from your under eyes, and also you're lifting up, so that's also lifting up your skin and muscles. So I like to start that way, And then I go in with my knuckles and do sweeping circular motions around my eye, around the orbital ridge, the bony ridge of your eye. Keep breathing in and out for 5 rounds of breath. So the direction of the motions doesn't really matter. I kind of do whatever comes to me. So whatever feels the best for you, just do that. And then we're going to move on to the forehead and the temples. And you can do a little bit of a circular motion like this, just really lightly, guys. And if you're having any sinus issues right now, like if you're having any allergies, like this can feel really, really good because it opens up a lot of the sinus cavities for you. Keep breathing. That's 5 for me. You still with me? Okay. Great job, everyone. So now we're going to move on to the digestive system. So the right hand side of the cheek here. I love your yes, Allison. Okay, so the right side of your under your cheekbone is related to your liver. So if you're prone to let's just give you an example. Me, back in my 20s, I love to drink, I love to party, I had a lot of anger, I was over caffeinated, a lot of issues that messed up my liver and actually contributed to a lot of my allergies. And once that was resolved, my periods were a lot better. I felt a lot better overall. I lost some weight and overall better for my body. So when the liver is happy, like it really filters and detoxes your body for you. So under this area here, this is considered the liver region. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the liver and the spleen, stomach at the same time. So this is under here. So you can see my breakouts here. So this has to do with my digestive system. When I eat things, there might be some certain foods that my body's not digesting properly, like it's not being metabolized correctly. So that's why I'm breaking out, for example. So it's coming out through my skin. And so this area under here is your stomach, spleen region. So that helps you digest your carbohydrates, protein. Oh, great observation, Michelle. I've noticed when I drink the next day that part of my face, the right side of my face. Oh, sorry, I don't know how it's coming up on your feed, but this right side of your face is the liver region. The left side of your face is your spleen, stomach region. And so the right side corresponds to the right side, which is where your liver lives, and the spleen, stomach are on the left side where those live. and they correspond on your face the exact same way. And she also says, and also because I usually end the night with fast food. Tasty. What's your favorite fast food? I miss Chipotle. Okay, your left side is way more tender, Jay says. Yeah, so yeah, if you're having an imbalance between your liver and your digestive system, your spleen and lungs, that can actually come in the form of not being able to digest your food. You might be prone to irritability. You might be prone to irregular periods, which could be seen as like PMS or pain, or different things associated with that. So this way we can actually start rebalancing the liver and the stomach spleen area. So the way that I'm talking about this is really from the 5-element perspective, and I can provide you like a little diagram at the end of this that shows you the relationships between the elements. So the liver is a wood element. It's always growing and it needs earth to support it. So on the diagram, basically it has the earth, the fire, the metal, the I like this conversation going. The water and I'm missing one thing. Earth, oh my gosh. Earth, fire, metal, water, and wood. Okay. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm just also waking up. So we're gonna start with our knuckles. And we're going to do sweeping motions from the corner of your nose, underneath your cheekbones, and out like this. Okay, so maybe if you have any congestion here, this is a really, really great way to soften that congestion. And if it's tender to you, just be more light with your touch. And I'm sweeping all the way back to where my face meets my ear. Okay, so that gives you some perspective. All right, so I'm doing it at the same time. Hello. Okay. So once you're done with 5 rounds of breath, go ahead and come out of it. And then we're going to use our hands, the fingers, the flats of our fingers, and we're going to sweep. Oh my goodness. I totally skipped the mouth. Okay, so we did this already. We're going to work on the mouth here. So just with one hand, right or left. Good morning. We're going to not touch the lips, avoid your lips. We're just gonna go from the right. I'm right-handed, so you're just gonna make a circle around your lips. And keep in mind what your intention is. Your intention is working the digestive system right now. So after you're done with 5 rounds of breath, come out of it. Okay. So that's 5 rounds of breath for myself. And we're going to now use the flats of our fingers, and we're going to do sweeping motions underneath our cheekbones. So you're sweeping back. So again, this is kind of like a twofer where you can get benefit for your digestive system, your liver and lungs, or excuse me, your liver and your spleen, stomach, by rubbing underneath your cheekbones. And the other benefit is that you're lifting everything up, so you get a little facelift this way. Alright, so once you're done with 5 rounds of breath, come out of it. And now we're going to concentrate on this area. This is your anus, okay? So it's the very tip of your chin. So the pointiest area of your chin, this is your anus. So this is what you work on last. And just take one of your fingers and you're going to just do a circular motion on it. So everything that we've done so far, we've activated the kidneys, we've activated the lung, we've activated your digestive system, and now you're encouraging everything to flush out of you. Can you imagine that? I like imagining that. It's like, okay, everything is working perfectly in my body, and my body's filtering it efficiently and effectively, and it's coming out. Everything that I don't need is coming out of my body, and everything that I need is helping me stay healthy. Okay, so once you're done with 5 rounds of breath, just come out of it. And that's it, guys. So if you have any other questions, let me know in the moment. I do want to let you know that there's the virtual retreat that I'm a part of, and I'm going on in a couple weeks. So Michelle says, so what's it mean if your chin is sore? She's laughing. I think I'm sitting on my butt too much. Oh, that could be something to think about. Yeah, it could, this anus area, like if you have hemorrhoids or anything like that, like you can actually start stimulating it to help you. Or if you have like any constipation, like there's actually, like if you do the digestive system that we just went over, that can really help stimulate your digestive process to work again. And yeah, so in the virtual retreat, I was just telling you about, like, I'm going to present some things just to calm the entire nervous system as well. So that's something to look forward to. I love that Allison's laughing. But yeah, this is a place where I'm pretty real about things in terms of your health and helping you feel the best that you can feel. And if you're looking for a virtual retreat, you can find it in my bio. And tonight we're having a live Q&A as well with all of the practitioners there. So if you have any questions that you want to ask, that's at 7:30 p.m. Paris time. So hope to see you there. And thank you so much for joining this morning or evening with me, and I hope you're doing so well, and let me know how it goes for you. If you can do this every single night or every morning, I think that's the most ideal. And just give yourself a break every 3 weeks and see how your body functions on that week that you don't do anything. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.